Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Kennesaw State Owls Dynasty here on College Football 25. Our Owls enter this matchup at 1-5 after a tough loss last time out, and it doesn't get any easier today as we take on the defending Conference USA champions in the Liberty Flames as they enter this contest at 4-2. We're at home at Fifth Third Stadium as we are now at the halfway point of this season. Hopefully we can eclipse more than one win in the closing half of this season, but we'll see how it goes here at the opening kickoff, and it's going to be a tough matchup here against the Flames as we are now underway from Kennesaw, Georgia, and hopefully we can get our first Conference USA win under our belts. Would be a big upset, you would think, here today if we're able to take down Liberty, one of the most winningest programs in all of college football since joining the FBS back in 2018, I believe. 13-1 last year, an undefeated regular season, although they did fall in the Fiesta Bowl. Our defense has been very inconsistent, a little bit better last week against Middle Tennessee State, but tough task here today against Kaidon Salter, maybe the best player in the entire conference. And we'll go with Cooley there, Quinton Cooley on the opening give, 14 yards. And speaking of among the best players in the conference, Cooley certainly makes a case as well. Maybe the best quarterback running back tandem in all of Conference USA. A quick first down for Liberty, and they'll go right back to him, only 2 yards this time. Jordan Miles getting off a block to make the run stop, and I know I did say we were going to do a midseason report this episode, but I was just itching to play, so we'll save that for next episode instead. They go, they'll give there to the tight end, and that's going to get nothing now, a 3rd and 8, and it'd be huge for this defense if we can come out and force a punt. 3rd and 8 from the 35. Salter gonna fake. Rolls to his left. And it's picked off by Hobson. Another linebacker interception. He's gonna run. He's being chased. And Hobson's gonna dive in for the pick 6. Only the second interception we've forced all season. And this comes on the opening drive in front of the home fans. What a statement early on. That's Hobson, one of our starting linebackers in this 4-2-5. Good drop back there, good depth in his zone, and he's able to jump that route for the interception. Salter, kind of thrown against his body on the move, and the tight end there couldn't bring him down, and Hobson going to take it the distance. And our offense, I was worried about our defense in this one, but, not as much pressure now on the offense when the defense can get some points on the board. So we get a touchdown before our offense even hits the field and make it 7-0 now with the extra point. The Owls making a statement early on. Now Liberty will take back over at the 16 following the interception from Salter. I think just the 3rd he's thrown all year so far. Now they go with some option here as Salter will get ahead for 5. The Owls defense buzzing after that score, our first defensive score in the series. And we're going to remember Baron Hobson for that. Now they go to the ground game. I think that was Miles on the initial stop, but he'll get some help now, forcing another 3rd down. 3rd and 7 now at the 19, a 3 and out, and this place might start erupting. Salter, a lot of time to throw, and he'll make the decision to just run it with good coverage from Kennesaw State. And no one there in the second level to pick him up. And Salter can beat you with his legs if he's not going to beat you with his arm. And now Salter will keep. And Hobson couldn't bring him down there, although there is a flag, so I think this one might be coming back. It was a hold, so now Liberty back to the 27, 1st and 11. Salter gonna keep it. And we had a man there for the interception, but we overran it. Now Jay Warren chasing Mobley, and Mobley's going to win the foot race, and Liberty goes 73 yards and answer back very quickly. Salter to Mobley, the 73-yard connection, and now they do quiet the home fans a little bit, and that's going to even this one up. Now Benyard on for the return. We'll see if he can work some magic here. Tried to split that lane but couldn't fit through it as he only works up to the 17. Impact players here, Kaidon Salter, as we mentioned, Quinton Cooley for Liberty, and then Gabriel Benyard, our leading touchdown man so far on the year. I want to say 5 or 6 now. So the offense has shown some consistency over the past couple weeks as we're kind of reaching new peaks little by little. We'll see what we can achieve here today. We'll start play action. And not enough time to throw there. Sat in the pocket too long. Good thing the D tackle there couldn't haul that in. He had an easy touchdown probably if he was able to pick that one off. Now 2nd and 10. And we'll go to the run here. Michael Benefield, really nothing doing, gets 1. We are now at risk of a 3-and-out to start the day offensively. Bryson takes the snap. And we have Bohannon there. And he just gets ahead for the first down. Good second effort there to push through a couple of defenders, as that will move the chains. As I mentioned last episode, Bohannon's really emerged as a reliable option on 3rd down. Now go to Benyard for the first time. Breaks a tackle, slips a couple guys, and works ahead for about 12, but it looks like it's going to come back. And I think that's Dodge Soser at left tackle. Committed 2 or 3 penalties last game, and now starts the game with 1 here today. Might have to rethink our left tackle option for real now. This is, I think, our 3rd straight game with the straight offense, or with the same offensive line combination. Now we'll go to Benefield here on 1st and 20, and he'll get ahead for 8. 2nd and 12 now. Liberty with a very good secondary, pretty good defensive line as well, especially at the end spots at right end. TJ Bush, a true sophomore, I believe, led the team in sacks last season. And now Bryson. Go halfback angle here for Benyard, and he'll take that ahead for 14. Starting to really get a feel for these sliders and kind of enjoy this game a lot more than I was in the first couple episodes, even though we are 1-5, but I think we've made positive strides. Now go back to Benefield, wrapped up there, only 1 yard. As I mentioned earlier, we'll save the midseason report episode for next time out. I think we still only have 1 commit, so I'm hoping by that time we'll get a couple more after this game. And we'll have a little bit more to talk about when it comes to recruiting. Now 2nd and 9 from the 41. Good route there by Benyard. He hauls that in for the first down. But there is a flag. And again, is that Dodge Soser at left tackle? I think we might just have to bench him altogether. That wipes out 2 pretty productive plays that we had on those penalties. And like I said, I think 3 last game and now already 2 on this opening drive. And that's going to be 2nd and 19. And we'll just go to the running game. Benefield trying to pick a lane. Only gets a couple, which will force us into a 3rd and 17. 3rd and very long. When in doubt, go screen. Hopefully Benyard can get upfield and make some guys miss. If we can get it off to him, we do, just barely. Slips the tackle, and we'll get a good gain, but not enough. He does get 11, and the 2 penalties there at left tackle really hindered us on that opening drive. As Joshua Hewitt on for the punt, first of the day. And that's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. And a good tackle there by Barham, as Liberty will come back out on offense, taking over at the 20. 4 receivers out there for the Flames, so we'll bring out a nickel package, and then we'll go to the run game there. Cooley hit by Jam Warren, and he does get a first down. Now at the 31. Salter gives to Cooley again, and he's brought down after 5. Less than 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play from Fifth Third Stadium. They go back to Cooley, and a team effort there from Hobson and Warren, bringing him down, forcing a 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches, we'll see what the Flames decide to do here at their own 41. They go keep there for Salter. Had a lot of guys there in the backfield. Breaks a couple tackles. Johnson can't bring him down. Salter still going, and he's going to go all the way. 59 yards. A house call for Kaidon Salter. We had the 4-4 formation out there selling out for the run, and Salter able to break 2 tackles. I think we did have a couple guys there in the backfield, but Salter able to cut away from him and work all the way downfield for the touchdown. And 2 explosive plays from this Liberty offense after we've had pretty good defensive stance to start, but just can't finish. Broke a tackle there. Johnson couldn't bring him down in the second effort. And then after that, he was untouched all the way to the house. And Kaidon Salter really stealing the show now. 2 plays over 50 yards for this Liberty offense. And we'll see if Kennesaw State can answer. And we'll keep here. I'll give it to Benefield on the RPO. He gets 4. And that will do it in the first quarter. 14-7 Liberty. It looked promising after a pick 6 on the opening drive of the game. Kennesaw State jumped up 7-0, but look at the average yards per play. They're tripling us pretty much in that category with those explosive plays. Really need to stabilize our defense a little bit. Can't, just let them get those big connections throughout the game. Really have to settle down there and try and neutralize them a little bit more. We'll start this drive. Play action. Bryson just throwing that one into the dirt. Another holding call, and that's on Dodge Sosa again. And I think it's official. We have to bench him. All right, so 2nd and 16 now. We did make a change on the offensive line. JT Pennington, who's been starting at right tackle most of the year, we'll put him at left tackle here to deal with TJ Bush. And then we put Kettles at right tackle. And now 2nd and 16. And it was that Pennington who was pushed back at the line there into our own running back. And that's going to be 3rd and 15. So not a good day up front in the trenches so far. And we'll see if we can connect here on a miracle. And we just throw it off our own man there, trying to dump it off for Benyard. And we're looking like the bad news Bears out here to start on offense. Another punt here for Hewitt. Really got to get it together, just not executing. That'll be fair, caught at the 39. And the Flames red hot on offense. Going to trot their unit back out there. Good field position, just 61 yards to work with. And as we've seen, they can get that in one play. They go to Cooley this time. Bounces off the line, gets over for 7. 2nd and 3 now at the 47. Salter takes the snap, gonna fake. Over the middle has a man. We missed the tackle there with the safety. Breaks another tackle and then ripped down there inside the 10-yard line. Another big hit through the air. I think that one maybe 52 yards if I'm not mistaken on the quick math. And it is just not looking good. We have to settle down defensively. Kind of on this play, just called something quick. Really didn't even look at it. Just getting a little antsy now. Got to settle down. Salter on the drop back. I'm just going to dump that off. Goes incomplete on the misfire. Now 2nd and goal. And they go to Cooley. And a good tackle there by Isaac Paul, sticking with it. That'll force a 3rd and goal now at the 7. And there was movement up front, so back him up 5 on the false start. So 3rd and goal now at the 12. Salter on the drop back. Gonna dump that off for the running back. Kind of alligator armed it underneath there. That was a weird animation. But we'll take the goal line stand, red zone stand. 29-yard field goal attempt right down the middle. And it's now 17-7 Flames. Let's see if our offense can get into a groove here. It's been rough going as of the start so far. And now we have Carson Kent, and we're almost picked off. Kent hit hard as well. And all that for naught. Now 2nd and 10. And this has been a struggle so far. Benefield alone back. And he does get the carry. Trucks a man and gets set for 5. 3rd and 5 here from the 30. And not a typical running situation, but with the light box, we'll give it a chance. And Benefield does carve his way up the middle for the first down, 7 yards. 1st and 10 now at the 37. RPO will go to Moss, and he has some space as he works past midfield. Haven't really heard Christian Moss too much this year. The Virginia Tech transfer with a big catch there to move the chains now into Liberty territory. We'll give to Benefield, breaks the tackle, and only gets 1. Now 2nd and 9. Bryson fumbles the ball, recovered. Trying to make a man miss there, but it does not work out. Luckily, we had a lineman there jump right on the ball, although that does bring up a 3rd down now. 3rd and 8 at the 46. Hopefully Bohannon can get open, our reliable man here on 3rd down. And we almost had him. A great play there on the ball from that corner. Tight coverage, good reaction there. Thought we were going to get Bohannon for the 1st. And I guess we do punt here at the 46. Try and pin this one back. Haven't really been too good with the punt so far in this game. We'll see if we can get this one. Doesn't look too good. Probably going to get a return on this one as well. as Liberty will take over at the 21. 3 punts so far for this Kennesaw State offense. Not looking too good. But our defense only allowing 17 to this point. Not too bad, although still time left in this half. Man in motion. They do give it to Cooley. Good tackle there by Hobson working off a block. That's something we've really struggled with so far on the year, getting off blocks and making tackles. But Hobson doing a great job there. And don't forget about his pick 6 earlier. Now less than 5 minutes left in the half, 2nd and 11. I'm going to go right back to Cooley. A good tackle there by Jordan Miles. His 3rd tackle of the day, making a big impact against the run so far. And we need someone up front to kind of emerge. Donovan Westmoreland at left end, our highest rated player on defense, but kind of inconsistent so far. Liberty, and he drops it. Not sure who that was. A great throw there from Salter, hitting his man at the sideline. Great timing on that route as well, but another drop there by the Liberty offense. That'll force a punt deep in their own territory. Now Tykeem Wallace on for the return. He can't work away from that man, that gunner there. Good tackle, as we'll now take over at the 37-yard line. Benefield alone back. And he gets the carry. Good blocking there to the outside. Benefield works ahead as he gets 12. First down, Kennesaw State knocking on the door of midfield. They go to Benyard off the RPO. He gets ahead for a couple. Now 2nd and 9. Bryson climbs up in the pocket a little bit. Trying to make something happen downfield. We get Benyard. He works off a tackle. And a good connection there. A little improvisation from Davis Bryson. Able to hook up with Gabriel Benyard downfield. Now Benyard in the backfield. Gets the carry. And he gets ahead for 5. 2nd and 5 now at the 21. Benefield this time. And he will get ahead. I think we got the first down as we do hit the 2-minute warning. And Benefield is shaken up on the wear and tear. They're high risk of injury. So I think we will have to take him out manually on the depth chart for now. So 1st and 10 at the 16. Bryson just going to throw that one away, trying to roll right, but nothing open as pressure was breaking in. 2nd and 10 now at the 16. And I mean, of course we want a touchdown here, but I think we're kind of happy with a field goal, make it a 1-possession game going into the half. We have Benyard there, and he's hit, kind of deflected back into our lineman. I wonder if they could even respond and maybe catch it in those situations, but it does fall incomplete. And that brings up 3rd and 10. Bryson going to roll right. Go for Moss in the end zone. He hooks up with him. Christian Moss, his first touchdown as a member of the Kennesaw State Owls. Again, you see Bryson's ability to make a throw on the move and hit his man. Moss, his 2nd catch of the day. First touchdown, probably feels good finally to find the end zone after transferring over from Virginia Tech. A very promising drive here to close, almost close out the half. We'll see what our defense can do. And good catch there, Moss extending the route a little bit there in the end zone as Bryson was on the move. And now the extra point here to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up. Brayton Williams is good. An 8-play, 62-yard drive. And Bryson hooks up with Moss for the first time as that tandem finds the end zone. Now on for the kickoff. 1:42 remaining here in the half. Really hope our defense can hang strong here. Liberty going to return that one. Nothing doing. Stopped at the 9. And they have a big field to work with now. We're going to bring a corner blitz here. Hopefully the aggressiveness pays off. Salter to throw. Has a man up the sideline, and Sidney Porter, a good play on the ball. Unable to reel it in, but will take the stop. Thought that was going to sail right over his head. But luckily we're there for the stop. Now 2nd and 10. Good game so far. Glad we were able to kind of keep pace here in this first half. Now Salter's going to swing that out. Sidney Porter all over it. And that's going to be a 2-yard loss. And now it's going to be... I'm kind of conflicted. Do I call a timeout? I don't think so. Just in case, you know, they could always convert here. And even if they don't, we still have some time to work with all our timeouts. So 3rd and 12 here at the 8. And they go with Cooley. And he's brought down by Porter. A really strong close to the half by Sidney Porter, one of our safeties. And now we are going to get the ball back, punting from the 12-yard line. We might be able to work in a late half field goal attempt. Wallace going to field this from the 43. And again, can't break away from that one man there who has got downfield. As we'll take over now at the 49. I think that's DJ Scott. Saw him last game, scored his first career touchdown. A freshman running back. Gets the surprise carry there. Trying to maybe catch him off guard with all our timeouts. Kind of could afford it, but really did not work to our favor, obviously. Unable to pick up any yardage. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Bryson going to roll to the right. Has Wallace there at the sideline. They hook up. And Bryson working to his right, proving to be very effective so far. And that's the first catch for Tykeem Wallace. And there you see Bryson now at 10 passing yards this season. I think the lowest of all starting quarterbacks in Conference USA. But he's been putting it together as we've gone along here, as you kind of would expect. So we have something brewing here late in this half. 34 seconds now. 34 seconds now from the 30. Bryson, they do send pressure. And there's Wallace again at the sideline. Good route. Good vision there. Good timing. Just overall good play there from Bryson. Now 30 seconds at the 16. Forget field goal attempts. Let's get some points out. Let's get a touchdown here. Take the lead. And we had Benyard there on the halfback angle. But again, we hit one of our linemen at the line of scrimmage. Inexcusable. That was a promising play too to Benyard. As now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Bryson takes the snap. Going to roll to the right. And we have Wallace in the end zone. And they hook up for the touchdown. What is going on here in Kennesaw, Georgia? The Owls now take the lead over the defending conference champions, orchestrating 2 late scoring drives. Davis Bryson getting his guys involved. Moss Moss before, and now Wallace, his first touchdown of his season. And this is fun now. It was rough going. If you watch the first few episodes, it was really rough to start this dynasty, but you know, this feels good. We're finally getting something going here. Even our start to this game was super sluggish, as the extra point is good. Now 21-17 with 22 seconds remaining. Do you think we can fend off Liberty again? We'll see. And I think we get the ball at half as well to make matters even better. And they are going to bring it out again, despite getting stopped, sub 20 every single time. So they'll have 20 seconds now from the 15-yard line. What a game so far. Probably our best half of football we've played so far in this dynasty. And they will go to Cooley. And he breaks into the second level. And Jam Warren luckily able to bring him down after 21. So a big hit there from Cooley. Liberty burns their first timeout. That'll bring us now to the 14-second mark. See if maybe they can get into field goal range here. A couple more big hits like that, and they might be. Salter to pass. This goes underneath to his tight end. He gets some running room. Hit hard there at the sideline. Now down to the 47. 10 seconds remaining. Two more timeouts for the Flames. Salter takes the snap. Dumps that off for his tight end. Danielius Johnson reacting to that one, stopping him short of the first down marker. And now at the 47, they're going to have the field goal unit. What is going on? Is this, a 64-yard attempt? And that's wide right. Looks like it was long enough. What a boot that was. Interesting play call there. That does leave 1 second on the clock. Should we just take a deep heave? I think we should just run it. Well, I can't even audible. It doesn't even let me audible out of this formation, so we'll just send it, I guess. Bryson, oh my goodness. I thought we were about to be picked off there. That was very scary. Never doing that again. So 21-17. I think maybe the first time we've gone into halftime leading, and this is probably the best team we've faced so far on the year. I mean, they're averaging 10.5 yards per play, around or they have 132 passing, 142 rushing, so already nearly 300 total yards of offense in the first half, and yet they trail on the scoreboard. Our Kennesaw State, just some timely plays. Bryson, 2 touchdown passes so far. I don't think he's had a touchdown game all season. So as I've stressed in past episodes, baby steps, brick by brick. We're getting there. We're 1-5, but a promising half of football here, and hopefully we can hang on for our first Conference USA victory. A win here today, I would think, would sway a lot of the minds of some recruits that we have. And like I said, next episode, we'll definitely go over our recruiting board. Hopefully by that time, we have more than just our one commit, which is 3-star athlete quarterback gem Devon Stanzi, maybe going to bid for the starting quarterback job next year. But we're here starting the second half, leading 21-17, and we do get the ball. We'll give Wallace a chance here on the return. Good blocking, finds a seam, and probably our best return so far in this dynasty. Tykeem Wallace works it down to the 32. The Owls trying to extend this lead, get some insurance here. Benyard, the opening carry here of the half, gets 4. Still thinking about that last throw I made to close the half. That was absolutely awful. And now Bryson going to hook up with Wallace here on the screen, and we do get ahead for the first. Kennesaw State quickly down to the 43. We'll go Benyard here, finds a lane, good patience, good burst, good finish, and he gets down into Liberty territory. As we'll take over now at the 44, moving the ball well here. In Benefield, we're just going to let take the rest of the day off with that wear and tear, and we'll feature DJ Scott a little bit more here. Again, the freshman running back scored his first touchdown last week, although this time taken down behind the line. We're going to go play action here, but with that light box, we just got audible to a run. We'll give it to Scott. Hopefully he can get going downhill. And a good play there off the edge, stopping DJ Scott at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 here. See if Kennesaw State can convert in their first tight spot here. Oh my goodness, we tried to pitch it with Bryson. Don't know what I was thinking there, but luckily it's kicked out of bounds, and our opening drive of the half stalls out in dramatic fashion. Not really sure how to work this punt system still. I think that might be way too short. That was absolutely awful. But nothing after the return, catch on the return really, as Liberty will take over now at the 22. And a bizarre opening drive there. It looked like it was going good and then just kind of stalled out with a couple bad decisions, that punt included, as that didn't really go anywhere. Now we bit on the play action, and what is with the miscommunication here? Salter, I mean, he's kind of, I don't know if you saw him on that animation, was taking accountability for that, but I mean, he hit his man, but just his guy just did not react to the ball. That's maybe the second or third time we've seen that so far in this game from the Liberty offense, so we are kind of catching some breaks. Now 2nd down after the incompletion. And he just connected with his tight end there on a quick hitch. Gets 8 yards, now brings up 3rd and 2. And we're going to send the blitz here. Bring a linebacker and a safety on a blitz. Salter does keep a lot of green grass to that side of the field. I think a holding call, though. And that looks like it will be the call. Illegal block in the back. That's going to be on Trayon Sibley, still without a catch, but he does have a penalty now. And that'll backtrack him back to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. So we've kind of benefited from some penalties, although, I mean, we had 3 on our opening drive or on our second drive with Soser. Haven't had any since we took him out, so looks like that call kind of paying off, as Cooley does get 10, now 2nd in inches. Liberty at the 44, trailing by 4 points. They go back to Cooley, and he gets the 1st down. Cooley now at 82 yards on 13 carries. This time they go to the spellback. He's brought down immediately in the backfield. Adam Watkins on the tackle for loss. Big stop there on 1st down. Now brings up 2nd and 12. And hopefully we can build off that 1st down stop. 4 receivers out there for the Flames. And then we'll go at Cooley. And Johnson bouncing off a block, making the tackle. And limits that to just 1 yard. 3rd and 11. would be huge if Kennesaw State could get a stop here. Looked like a man moved up front. I don't know if they're going to call that a false start or neutral zone infraction. Looks like it was a neutral zone infraction on Jordan, or on encroachment on Miles. So that will give Liberty 5. Now makes it 3rd and 6. We're going to go man here. Cover 2 man at a dime. Not a typical call, but we'll see how it goes here. Delay give for Cooley. Miles spinning off a block. And Isaac Paul, I believe, there to clean it up. And we do get the stop. Smack dab at the 50. The Flames will have to punt. And this Kennesaw State fans in attendance is what I'm trying to say. Kind of, you know, something to cheer about for once. It's been rough to start the year, but this is the best we've looked. And hopefully we can build on that here. Now taking over at the 32, we'll go back to DJ Scott. And can't make the man miss there. One-on-one brought down. A good tackle. As that now brings up 2nd and 10. Scott really not getting going so far. Bryson making a protection adjustment. Now takes a snap. Going to try and step up and run. And we're brought down by Jerome Jolly Jr. Kind of an alliteration there. Jerome Jolly Jr. with the sack. And a good defense, good defensive showing so far for both sides to start the half. And we're going to break out the screen game here. Couldn't really get that one off, and Scott could not grab that one. I think we got to put Benefield back out there. I think the wear and tear effect might be done at this point. I was thinking about like I said, I thought we were going to give him the rest of the day off, but Scott's really not getting it done for us down the stretch here. Ben Yard, a good play there on special teams, forcing a man out there at the 37. And the Liberty offense back out on the field. And they will give to Cooley. And a good tandem tackle there from Hobson and Johnson. Kind of sandwiching him there, making the stop. And that'll bring up now 2nd and 9. Our run defense kind of getting stronger as the game goes on. And it's well documented how much we've struggled in the second half most of the year. We go option Paul, does get Salter there, but Salter does get the pitch off for Cooley, works head for 9, but it'll be a 3rd and inches. Liberty at the 47, an inch away from a fresh set of downs. Salter on the drop back. And he misfires there, had a man working into the inside. And that's going to bring up another 4th down, and I'm surprised to see them bring on the punt unit again towards midfield. I'm surprised they don't have more faith in their offense to get the job done. Good punt there, as that'll bounce out at the 11. Ben Yard, the lone back here, as Kennesaw State back out there on offense. Ben Yard, good patience, and he finds a hole, working up the sideline now, past the to the 30, to the 39, forced out of bounds. An explosive play there for the offense. What we needed. We haven't really gotten any of that so far to start. And we actually still do have Scott in at running back. We'll give him one more drive. He does get the carry here and gets 1 yard up the middle. Now 2nd and 9. Bryson trying to run up, and Scott was in our way. And we're brought down behind the line. We looked pretty promising too if we were able to step up there with Bryson. We kind of just ran into our own man there. We'll call that a user error. As that'll bring up another 3rd down here. We have Carson Kent, and we get the connection downfield. Bryson again rolling to his right. Had pressure breaking in and hooks up with his man downfield. Carson Kent had his first touchdown last week and makes a big play here. As then we go with Ben Yard, shakes an arm tackle, gets head for 3. And I think that will do it here in the 3rd quarter. Some explosive plays through the air, which we have not seen at all through the first 6 games. And as we do tick down here, end of the 3 quarters, Kennesaw State still out in front. And it looks like we have a promising drive going here to start the 4th quarter as we look to extend this lead. Next episode, we'll take a in-depth look at the top 25 as we see Texas and Oregon at 1-2, each of them 7-0. A bunch of top 25 matchups throughout the nation this week, so going to see major shakeup in the polls. And of course, we'll get an update on that next episode. So now 2nd and 7 from the 37. Michael Benefield back out there here for the fourth quarter. Gets it on the counter, trucks over a man, and only gets 3 yards. Now 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 at the 34. Try and hook up with Benyard here on the screen. And we can't get the throw off. Pressure broke down too quickly. And so it will be a 51-yard field goal attempt from the 34-yard line. I don't know what our long is this season, but I don't think we've hit beyond 45 or so. But this one might be good if it's long enough. Britton Williams. And it's no good. It's just short. And that would have been a touchdown lead. It was lined up very well. Well, maybe just a yard or two short. Britton Williams could not hit from that range. And that's kind of killer. Still no scoring so far in this second half of play. As Liberty back out there. 10:23 remaining in the game. The Flames down by 4. And they go with Cooley. He gets 4. Cooley 4 yards short now of 100. And I think every running back we've faced so far has eclipsed 100 against us. A quick check down there. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Big play here. Salter making an adjustment at the line. Going to keep. And that's Danielius Johnson getting in for the first stop. And he gets some help. As again, the defense comes up huge here in the second half. Forcing another punt. And what a complete game this team is playing. And now it's really just on the offense to finish the job. And get some points to extend this lead. Came up just short last time out. But here we definitely don't want to have to put the pressure back on our defense, especially as time wears down here. So now Kennesaw State at the 15, 8:53 remaining in the game. On the heels of our first Conference USA victory, as Benyard will take it up the middle for 5. 2nd and 5 now at the 20. Go halfback dive for Benyard, gets ahead for 3. Not the best in between the tackles runner, but he's kind of been excelling in that area today so far. Now 3rd and 2 at the 24. The heavy box, I think we'll try and surprise him here with a quick pass to Carson Kent. And Kent just possession catch all the way, not risking it. As he just reels that one and falls to the ground. As a fresh set of downs now at the 29. I go back to Benyard. And nothing doing there. Now 2nd down. Go right back to him. Good block there at right guard, I believe. Benyard leaps over a man, gets 10. But not quite enough for the first down, as it'll now be 3rd and inches from the 39. Benefield checks back into the game here. Just an inch away from the first down, and we do get it. Benefield gets 2, fresh set of downs. Now halfway through this fourth quarter, see if we can chew the clock and get the job done. Benyard gets head for 2, now 2nd and 8. Try the screen there for Wallace, and a big hit there. They were kind of pressing the line there. Maybe shouldn't have risked it. But I thought we might have been able to convert on that one. Now 3rd and 8 from the 44. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the game. Go to the inside zone this time. Although I don't know if I like the look of this either. Go to stick instead. Big play now. 3rd and 8 from the 44. Bryson takes the snap. There's Carson Kent. And that's going to bring up 4th and 3 now. I don't know if we're going to call a play here. Although I do kind of like how it looks up front. This is a big one. I mean, might just try and draw him offside if anything. I don't know if we want to risk it in this spot. We do get a false start there at left guard. I was thinking about it, but probably safer to just punt it away, especially with how our defense is held up. But like I said, I really don't want to put all the pressure on them throughout this game. And my punting skills definitely have not been good either. And that one only going to make it to the 20. That's fair, caught at the 21. So 4:29 now remaining for Liberty. All their timeouts, they trail by 4 points. It's been a scoreless second half of football so far. And we also need some help from the 12th man here to get the job done. 21-17 here for Kennesaw State. Big game. As Cooley going to try and work through the line there. Does get outside for 4 and does get to the 100-yard mark now. Now 2nd and 6, less than 4 minutes remaining. They go Cooley up the middle, breaks a tackle. Gets into the second level, brought down there by Porter. And he gets 17 all the way down to the 42. We have not recorded a sack yet in this game, I don't believe. As now Liberty goes to the backup running back here. He gets ahead for 5. Cooley checks back into the backfield, took a play off. Now less than 3 minutes remaining here. Salter over the middle has a man. And he's brought down after a big gain. Now down to the 27. That's Trayon Sibley. Had a big touchdown earlier. And now a big time conversion here. Liberty now down to the 27. First down. 2:20 remaining. Salter, a quick one there underneath. And this man's going to fall down just 1 yard. And I guess we'll take that result. So now 2nd and 9 at the 27. And we do hit the 2-minute warning. Really hope that our defense can hang strong here down the stretch. And bring us home our first conference victory in this series. Only 1-5 on the year. Definitely need another win for the psyche at this point. 2nd and 9. Salter has his tight end there. Good timing throw. First down as they will take a timeout. And that missed field goal really hurts now at this point. 1st and goal at the 10. Salter going to keep, and he's brought down in the backfield. Great play there by Sidney Porter. He's been all over the field in this game. Bringing down Salter there in the backfield. Now 2nd and goal at the 13. Time still ticking. And they go to Cooley this time. Breaks a tackle and then brought down. Again, that was Porter on the stop. So it's going to be 3rd and goal now at the 4. 2 chances here for Liberty to pound it in. 3rd and goal at the 4. We'll see what they go with here. Salter to pass. Gonna try to go for the sideline there, and he has his man at the corner, at the side of the end zone there. It's Quinton Cooley, the running back, breaking out of the backfield, making a huge catch as Liberty takes the lead here with just 1:33 remaining. You kind of had the feeling that Kaidon Salter, a very esteemed player here in the Conference USA, Johnson was just too far off him, as Cooley kind of slipped in there unnoticed up the sideline into the end zone as Salter, his 2nd touchdown pass of the day. This one to take the lead, and with the extra point that makes it 24-21, and we'll see if Davis Bryson can lead a late comeback drive. A bad return attempt, and we're taken down at the 14. It's going to take a miracle effort, it seems, here from Davis Bryson to get us knotted up here. Try to go Wallace there underneath. Incomplete. Now 2nd down. Bryson going to scramble. And he's forced out after 7. 3rd and 3 at the 22. And we try to run with Bryson. And we're sacked. Bad decision that time. And now we need a big time play here. 4th and 3 at the 21. I'm kind of just getting too committed to running it with Bryson. Got to sit back and look at our options a little bit more. As this time I think the option is to run, but it might be coming back to a hold. And that is not what we needed in that spot on 4th down. And that is not what we needed there. As now we'll face 4th and 13 at the 11. And it pretty much all comes down to this. Try and get Bohannon. And that's intercepted. Bohannon didn't even look back to react to it. Is this going to go for a pick 6? Breaks a tackle, and then finally brought down at the 12. And that is going to do it here. Thought we were going to get an absurd victory. I mean, we had to come into this game heavy underdogs. And we fought, we led for the majority. But at the end, just could not bring it home. Our defense let up a couple big plays down the stretch. And our offense could just not deliver when we needed it to. Liberty now at the 12, and unless we can force a fumble on these next 2 plays, our chance is all but done in this game. Cooley going to get the carry, breaks the tackle, and gets into the end zone to extend this lead. And as has been the case all these games, you know, the final score truly not indicative of how close the game actually was. Like I said, we led most of the way in this game. Had we not missed that field goal earlier, definitely would have been a little bit different on that final drive. But the Flames, the better team here, but very encouraging game here for the Owls. Our best game of the season so far, and it's been really good to see Davis Bryson get a little more acclimated. Our defense, I think, played amazing, especially in the second half. Let up a couple big plays early on, but overall, very good effort, and really couldn't have asked more from them, you know, going up against Salter and Cooley, two of the best overall players in the entire conference. So very encouraging game, and I hopefully you enjoyed it. Really wish we could have got out with a victory, but like I said, very encouraging, and just, you know, baby steps. We're gonna get there eventually. Try to screen there for Wallace. Nothing doing. Hurry back. Try to read option here with Bryson. Haven't had much success with it all year. And we do get ahead for a decent little scamper. Now less than 30 seconds remaining. Go to the silent for Wallace. And that's broken up. But next episode, we'll definitely get the midseason report in and get an update around the nation, and more importantly, take a look at our recruiting board and talk about our outlook there. Now Bryson going to try and run this time as he slides ahead. We'll take a timeout, so one remaining here. Going to try and get a little late game rally going, even if it doesn't end up in points, but got to go out with dignity, got to go out swinging. 3rd and 1 now at the 47. Bryson just going to roll it to the sideline, forced out. And that'll make it now 4th and 2. And we'll just go 4 verts here. Take a shot down the field. Bryson takes the snap. Actually try and dump it off for Benyard, but we couldn't. Pressure broken way too quickly. And we had no time to do anything. So Liberty does come out in the victory formation here, as they're going to advance to 5 and 2. Kennesaw State falls to 1 and 6. Just 5 games left here in this year 1 season, and I can't wait to get out of it. But even with that being said, I am having a lot more fun. I think these games are becoming a lot more exciting than what we started with. So, you know, it's a long game here. We're going to put it together brick by brick, as I'll just continue to say. Shout out to Obscure Victories Gaming for that one. Brick by brick is the theme of this dynasty, and hopefully stick around and, you know, enjoy the glory days down the road. So that's where I'm going to leave you, folks. Thank you so much for watching. 31-21 here. We fall at home to the Liberty Flames, the defending Conference USA champions. But in the next episode, we'll take a look at the recruiting board. We'll take a look around the nation and get a true update of what's been going on around the nation here in this dynasty. So as always, everybody, it's been real, and be well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.